In this video, we're going to solve an equation with the square root on both sides of the equation. So one here and one here. But before we start solving, let's recall that if you have got the square root of x and then you square it, that will give you x. Of course, assuming x is positive or 0. Of course, if you have an expression, for example, 7x plus 1 with the square root and then you square it, the same thing, this can simplify to 7x plus 1. Good, let's go here. Now, before we start using this idea, let's isolate one of the square root on one side. So let's keep square root of 7x plus 1 on this side, and then on the other side, x plus 4 plus 1. Now this minus 2, we can add plus 2 on both sides. Yeah, if you add plus 2 here, that will give you minus 2 plus 2, 0. And here it's 1 and then plus 2. Good, let's simplify this. 7x plus 1 plus 3. So here are the square root, and then what we are going to do now is to square both sides. So 7x plus 1, I will square it. And of course, here I square all the terms on the right. Good, and now we simplify. So this, we know it simplifies according to this. So 7x plus 1. Now here, what do we have? We have a plus b power 2. We know this is a2 plus b2 plus 2ab. Yeah, assume this is your a and this is your b. So square root of x plus 4 and then squared. So this is the a square plus the 3 square, which is the b square, plus 2a multiply by 3. So 7x plus 1 here. Now this, when you square it according to what we said here, is going to simplify x plus 4. 3 squared, it's 9. Now 2 times the 3, 6, square root x plus 4. So we went from 2 square roots to 1. There is only 1 now. Now let's group. Let's put everything on one side and the square root on the other side. So let's keep the square root on this side here. Put everything on the other side. So that will be 7x plus 1. If I add minus x on both sides, this will go and I will have minus x here. Now this is 13 here. So I'm going to subtract 13 from both sides. This will go, of course. And then I will have this one here left on this side. Good, now let's group. 7x minus x, that gives me 6x. Plus 1 minus 13, that gives me minus 12. Equal 6 square root x plus 4. Now here, let's try to simplify to make the numbers smaller. This is 6. 12 is 2 times 6, and this is 6. So what we're going to do is to divide everything by 6. All the terms by 6, and then simplify. The numbers will be smaller here. 6x by 6, that give me x minus 12 over 6. 2. Here, 6 and 6 give me 1. Square root of x plus 4. So this is much simpler. Now what we are going to do, again, square both sides because we want to eliminate the square root on this side here. Now here what we have a minus b power 2, and this is a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So x squared plus b squared, which is the 2 squared 4, and then minus 2 times 2, 4x. The other side, x plus 4. Now let's write the equation in standard form, meaning that one side equal to 0, x2. Now, if I subtract 4 from both sides, this 4 and this 4 will go. If I subtract x from both sides, that gives me minus 5x, and all this is equal to 0. This is our equation now. Let's use factoring to solve it. And we know that if you multiply two numbers, a multiplied by b equal to 0, it's either a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. So this is my a, this is my b. It's either a equal to 0 or x minus 5 equal to 0. That gives me x equal to 5, and this gives me x equal to 0. So these are the answers. Are they solutions? Are they good solutions to my equation? Yes, when we solve equations with square root, we need to check. Let me explain why. Suppose I start with this equation. This is my equation to solve. Now I know beforehand that this does not have any real solutions because the square root is either positive or 0. Suppose I don't know about this. I go and I square both sides, as we did above. When I simplify, it gives me x equal to 4. But if I put x equal to 4 here in my original equation, square root of 4 is 2, and 2 is not equal to minus 2. So this is not solution. Now, this is called extraneous solution. Which means what? It's a solution to the equation after transformation, but is not solution to our original equation. Therefore, it's not a solution. Now, so again, you need to check. Now, let's check one by one. X equal to 0 first. Is it a solution? Now, let's call this left side. Let's call this right side. Let's put x equal to 0 into the left side here. So that gives me, so left side, when x equal to 0, 7 times 0 plus 1, minus 2. 7 times 0, 0, square root of 1 is 1, this gives me minus 1. Right side, again, right side is here, and I put x equal to 0. So that gives me square root 0 plus 4 plus 1. Square root of 0 plus 4, that gives me square root of 4, 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Now the left side and the right side are not equal, therefore x equal to 0 is not solution. Now, let's see, how about x equal to 5, the second solution to our equation after transformation. Again, left side. So, let's go to the left side, substitute x by 5. Square root of 7 times 5 plus 1 minus 2. That gives me 35, 36 minus 2, square root of 36 is 6, minus 2, 4. Now, right side, x plus 4 plus 1 equal. Let's put x equal to 5. So that gives me 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1. Square root of 9 is 3, 3 plus 1, 4. Yes, they are equal, and therefore, this equation, so this is the conclusion. X equal to 5 is the solution to the given equation. Or if you want, the original equation. So only one solution. Now, two things to retain from this video. The first one, if you have got square root and you square it, you simplify, you eliminate the square root. The second thing, whenever you solve equations with square root, check your answers. Why? Because extraneous solutions might be introduced.